My ex ruined my credit. So I ruined her career, and I don't regret it. I also got with her best friend and had her best friend cut her off. I may have gone too far, but I don't care. Posted by you/coldrevenge89. This is going to be a long one, Reddit. Buckle up. I, Ryan 35M, never thought I'd be the type to get caught up in petty revenge. But sometimes, people push you too far. And my ex, Lauren 33F, pushed me farther than anyone ever has. We were together for almost 4 years. On paper, she was the full package, gorgeous, smart, worked in PR, very charismatic. But she had a dark side that I didn't see at first. Selfish, entitled, manipulative. It crept in slowly like poison in the well. I was the stable one in the relationship. Solid job, IT project manager, owned my own place, good credit, always paid my bills on time. Lauren loved the lifestyle that came with that. She always wanted the best. Fancy dinners, weekends away, designer clothes. I didn't mind treating her now and then. I loved her, but she never seemed satisfied. About 2 years in, she convinced me to add her as an authorized user on my credit card to help build her credit. I hesitated, but she swore she'd only use it for gas and small essentials. Biggest mistake of my life. At first it was fine. Then the charges started creeping up. $300 at Sephora, $500 on clothes, nights out with her friends. Every time I confronted her, she had an excuse. It was a one-time thing. I'll pay you back next paycheck. I needed retail therapy, work's been so stressful. Like an idiot, I let it slide too many times. I should have shut it down, but part of me didn't want to rock the boat. Then, during COVID, I got laid off for 6 months. Money got tight. I told Lauren we had to scale back. No big spending. She acted supportive to my face, but kept spending behind my back. I found out she'd racked up almost $9,000 on my card in just a few months. Worse, she took out a personal loan in my name. Somehow she got access to my info, I still don't know how. $15,000. When I confronted her, she gaslit the hell out of me. Claimed she thought I had approved it, that I was overreacting. No apology. No plan to pay it back. Just deflect, deflect, deflect. That was the final straw. I broke up with her on the spot. She stormed out, called me pathetic, ungrateful, trash. Then came the real fun. I checked my credit reports. My score had tanked almost 200 points. Late payments, maxed cards, the personal loan and collections. I was furious, but oddly calm. Something inside me clicked. If Lauren wanted war, she'd get war. Step 1. Documentation. I gathered every piece of evidence. Texts, emails, screenshots of her charges, proof of the loan, credit reports. I filed a police report for identity theft and started working with a credit lawyer. It's still an ongoing process, but I've clawed back some ground. Step 2. Ruin her career. Remember, Lauren worked in PR? Her image was everything. She was all about her brand on LinkedIn and Instagram. Polished, ethical, female empowerment influencer vibes. A total hypocrite. I knew things about her that her clients wouldn't like. For example, she had fake degrees listed on her resume. She used burner accounts to leave fake positive reviews for her clients. She had blackmailed a smaller influencer once over stolen content. I had the receipts. I anonymously tipped off a few major PR watchdog pages on Instagram, posted screenshots, emailed a couple of her big clients, just a concerned party, with evidence of her shady behavior. It snowballed fast. Within a month, 3 of her biggest clients dropped her. Her agency put her on indefinite leave. Word got around in her professional circles. Her spotless image? Gone. Step 3. Her best friend. Lauren had a best friend, Mia, 32F. They were inseparable, the glamorous PR duo. But here's the thing, Mia hated how Lauren treated me. She'd vent to me when Lauren wasn't around, saying things like, "You deserve better," and "She walks all over you." After the breakup, Mia reached out, partly to check in, partly to get the tea. We started talking more. One thing led to another, and yeah, we hooked up. It wasn't just petty revenge. Mia and I had always had chemistry, and honestly, she treated me way better than Lauren ever did. But I'm not gonna lie, part of me enjoyed the idea of Lauren knowing. Eventually, Mia told Lauren everything. The hookup. The fact that she was done being her friend after seeing how badly she'd screwed me over. Lauren lost it. Blew up Mia's phone, sent her threatening messages, which Mia gleefully showed me, then posted cryptic, bitter stuff on Instagram. Where things stand now. It's been about 6 months. My credit is slowly recovering. The lawyer is helping with the identity theft case. I'm not seeing Mia seriously, too messy, but we're on good terms. Lauren? From what I hear, she's struggling to get clients. No one wants to touch her in the PR world right now. Her best friend's circle is a lot smaller. And you know what? I don't regret it at all. Some people will say I stooped to her level. Maybe I did. But when someone wrecks your financial life, which takes years to repair, I think a little scorched earth is fair play. I may have gone too far, but honestly, I don't care. Edit, wow, didn't expect this to blow up. To answer a couple common questions. Yes, the lawyer thinks we have a solid case for fraud/identity theft. Still in process. No, I never considered getting back with her. The second I found out about the loan, she was dead to me. Mia and I hooked up a few times, but both agreed it wasn't something long-term. Too much baggage. Top comment by you/lawyer up buddy. As someone in credit repair, you did exactly what you needed to. Identity theft plus fraud equals major crimes. Keep pushing that legal case. Comment by you/PR nightmare. I'm in PR and let me tell you, reputation is everything. You didn't go too far, you exposed the truth. She wrecked your credit. That's years of damage. Fair game. Comment by you/scorned and proud. Chef's kiss. The part about Mia cutting her off and hooking up with you? That's the revenge trilogy we needed. Well done. Comment by you/I don't feel bad. If more people faced consequences like this, they might think twice about financial abuse. Good for you. Update. My ex ruined my credit. So I ruined her career, and I don't regret it. Now we're in court and it's getting messy. Posted by you/cold revenge 89. Hey Reddit, it's Ryan again. If you read my first post, you know the backstory. My ex, Lauren, wrecked my credit, I nuked her career and slept with her best friend Mia. No regrets. Now, things have escalated. We're in court, and it's getting wild. Quick recap for new readers. Lauren took out a $15,000 personal loan in my name and ran up $9,000 on my credit card. She's been dodging responsibility the whole time. I got a lawyer, filed identity theft and fraud charges, and now the lawsuit finally hit court. I figured it would settle quietly. No. Lauren is fighting back hard, and true to form, she's doubling down with lies and manipulation. The first pretrial hearing. It was surreal seeing her after almost a year. I walked into the courthouse conference room, and there she was, designer dress, full makeup, cool as ice. Like nothing had ever happened. She glanced at me and smirked. Well, I guess this is what bitter little men do when they can't handle rejection. I ignored her and sat with my lawyer, Mark, absolute pit bull of a guy. Her lawyer, some slick young dude named Greg, tried to argue this was all a relationship misunderstanding, that I'd consented to the loan and allowed her to use my cards. Mark slid the folder of evidence across the table. Texts where Lauren promised to pay me back, emails with my credit card statements, screenshots of her asking for my personal info, for something totally unrelated. Greg looked rattled. Lauren? Still smug. She leaned across the table, voice dripping with sarcasm. You're really going to drag me through court? Over a little money? After everything I gave you? I finally spoke. You didn't give me anything, Lauren. You stole from me. She rolled her eyes. God, you're pathetic. I should have left your broke ass sooner. Mark just smiled. We'll see how the judge feels about that. The discovery phase. This is where it got messy. Lauren kept filing motions to delay. Claimed she didn't have certain bank records, couldn't remember key details. Mia, bless her, testified on my behalf. Gave a sworn statement about how Lauren bragged about using me financially, admitted to taking out the loan behind my back. That must have burned, because a week later I got a DM from Lauren. Lauren, hope it was worth it. You just made an enemy for life. I didn't reply, just forwarded it to Mark. The court hearing. Finally, last week, we had our first big hearing. Both sides present, judge on the bench. Lauren showed up looking flawless, but when she took the stand, the cracks showed. Mark grilled her hard. Did you have written consent for Mr. Ryan to take out a personal loan in his name? Lauren, he gave me his info. He knew what it was for. Mark, do you have any record of that consent? Lauren, it was verbal. We were a couple. Mark, so no written consent. Lauren, getting defensive, I didn't think I needed it. Then came the credit card charges. Mark displayed statements on the screen. Mark, can you explain this $1,200 charge to Louis Vuitton? Lauren, that was for a client gift. Mark, paid for with Ryan's personal card? Lauren, it was for us. He didn't mind. I couldn't help it, I spoke up. I couldn't make my mortgage payment because of those charges, Lauren. She glared at me across the courtroom. You're just trying to ruin me because I moved on. You can't stand seeing me win. The judge cut in. Ms. Lauren, please answer the questions. Personal attacks are not appropriate. Her mask was slipping fast. Then Mark played the ace, the text messages where she admitted, "I'll pay it back soon, babe, just had a rough month. I know I shouldn't have used your info. I'll fix it, promise." The judge leaned back, unimpressed. Where it stands now, the case is looking very strong. My lawyer thinks we'll win damages and legal fees, and with the identity theft angle, Lauren may face criminal charges too. Of course, she's trying to spin it online, vague posts about toxic exes and liars who can't let go. But her rep in the PR world is worse than ever. I hear she's losing more clients every month. Am I being petty? Maybe. But after what she did to my credit, after the years it'll take to fix, I feel zero guilt. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And for those asking, no, Mia and I aren't together. We stayed friends, but after all this chaos, we agreed to keep things platonic. Too much drama. TL dear, we're in court, Lauren's lies are crumbling, judge looks ready to throw the book at her. I may have gone too far, but I still don't care. Top comment by you/lawyer not lawyer. You're not going too far. She committed fraud and identity theft. This is exactly what court is for. Let the hammer drop. Comment by you/no regret revenge. That courtroom dialogue gave me life. Her unraveling on the stand, chef's kiss. Keep us posted. Comment by you/justice served. Watching manipulative people self-destruct under oath is one of life's true pleasures. Good for you, Ryan. Stay strong. Final update, my ex ruined my credit, so I ruined her career, and now the judge dropped the hammer. No regrets. Posted by you/cold revenge 89. Alright Reddit, one last update for those of you who followed my story, original post and first update here. After nearly 18 months of fighting this in court, it's over. The judge ruled. And it was even better than I expected. Let me set the scene. The final hearing. I walked into that courtroom feeling calm for the first time in months. Credit scores still healing, but my head was clear. My lawyer Mark, absolute MVP, had prepped me well. Lauren was already there, perfectly styled as usual, but the strain was showing. Bags under her eyes, tense posture. No smug little smirk this time. She barely looked at me. Her lawyer Greg looked like he knew this wasn't going to go their way. The judge came in and got straight to the point. He recapped the facts. Unauthorized personal loan in my name. Nearly $9,000 in unauthorized credit card charges. Texts and emails where Lauren admitted it. Testimony from Mia and others confirming her behavior. Lauren squirmed in her seat. Then the judge said, and I will never forget this. Ms. Lauren, this is not a relationship dispute. This is financial fraud and identity theft. The evidence is overwhelming. You have caused the plaintiff measurable harm. Oh, I could feel the weight lifting off me. The judgment. Full repayment of the $15,000 loan. Full repayment of the $9,000 credit card charges. Additional $7,500 in damages for credit score impact and legal fees. And potential referral to the DA for criminal identity theft charges, still pending. Lauren looked shocked, like she thought her charm would somehow win this. Then she did the most Lauren thing possible, stood up right there in court and said loudly, "You can't do this to me. I'll ruin you for this. You'll regret it." The judge banged the gavel. "Miss Lauren, you are out of order. Sit down or you will be escorted out." She sat, but glared daggers at me the entire time. Afterward, in the hallway, she tried to corner me. Got right in my face, hissing, "You think you've won? I still have friends. I'll make sure everyone knows you're a piece of S***." I looked her dead in the eye and said, "Good luck with that, Lauren. The truth's already out." Then I walked away. Didn't look back. Where things stand now. Her career? Basically dead. No clients, no agency, burnt bridges everywhere. Her friend group? Shrinking fast. Mia and a few others cut her off completely. My credit? Slowly climbing back, and I've got protections in place now. Lesson learned. Legal side? I'm getting paid. If she misses payments, my lawyer is ready to hit her with wage garnishments. To me, I'm done. No more bitterness. No more revenge. I've got closure. Some people will say I went too far. Maybe I did. But after having my credit wrecked, my name dragged, and my life upended, I regret nothing. Sometimes, people have to face the consequences of their actions. Thanks for following along, Reddit. Feels good to finally close this chapter.